Welcome back to Red Glasses Talk. The question today is, and the title today is, Unplugged. So, how did we get unplugged from God? If you go in the Bible to Genesis chapter number 3, it tells the history of that. God had made men and women, and He set up an environment for them that was absolutely perfect. Every need they would ever have would be met. Everything they would want would be theirs. He only set up one rule. The rule wasn't to keep them from having a fulfilled life, but to ensure that they would. He said, don't break the rule. There'll be consequences if you do. One day they decide, guess what? To break the rule. So they break the rule. Out of breaking the rule of God, a holy God, came 4 fallouts or consequences. It didn't only impact them, but all through history, it's impacted every person born on this planet. So here are the 4 things. Number 1, because of their poor, bad, selfish decision and disobeying God, 4 things happened. Number 1, they were unplugged or cut off from God. So they had no source of life, the kind of life He wanted them to have. They were void of His life in them. Number 2, they were cut off from themselves. In other words, they didn't understand why they were disoriented and felt empty and felt like something was missing and they weren't okay. Let me tell you, one of the greatest tragedies in our world today, and one of the reasons people do so many crazy things, whether it's chasing their gender or whether they're joining a woke society or whether killing somebody or stealing, not respecting people, is they don't respect themselves. They don't love themselves. Let me tell you something. You will only love somebody else to the degree you love yourself. And you will only love yourself if you know what God thinks about you, and people do not know what God thinks about them. It is the only way out of this miserable environment that we have in our culture today. The only one, but nobody's talking about it. So we're cut off from God, we're cut off from ourselves, we're cut off from others. When you're cut off from God and you're insecure in yourself, ain't no way in the world you're going to live happily ever after with other people. So, not only that, but the 4th thing is everything in creation, because of disobedience of those first people, Genesis 3, all creation is messed up. So now we have natural disasters. Now we have germs. Now we have cancer. And on it goes. All humans are broken and born, separated and unplugged from God. All humans are broken and born as they come into this world, separated and unplugged from the God that loves them and made them. We live, my friends, in a dark world. Is there any hope?